All right, welcome to the Dirty Folks podcast. I'm Dirty Folks. I was checking out the Gayle King interview with Lisa Leslie, and I had a different take on everybody else's take. If you saw my last podcast, I was talking about how Kobe's death may have been the rebirth of patriarchy, and a lot of people are falling by the wayside over this Kobe thing. Um, and people are talking about how Lisa Leslie stood up for a friend, and initially they were talking about how she shut Gayle King down. I didn't see that. I just saw somebody sticking to their beliefs and Gayle King pressing the issue. That's where Gayle went wrong. Gayle could have asked the question. Where she went wrong was she pressed the issue and tried to like badger the witness or lead the witness. All the things that if you were in court, they'd be like, yo, objection. She tried to make Lisa Leslie say something that wasn't in Lisa's character and not what Lisa Leslie knew about that man. All right, so everybody's mad at Gayle King, saying Gayle goes against guys, blah 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 blah. Whatever. Everybody knows that black women are the right hand of white supremacy. That's nothing new. My take is this: this is a black man problem because black men are afraid of women. Let me repeat that. Black men are afraid of women. There's a Stockholm syndrome that comes with matriarchy. I tell people all the time, if you've ever dated a woman that has a son, then you're going to have problems because those sons will always fight for their vagina, whoever it is, their mother, their sister, their cousins. If a father isn't in the home, every other man is um, is the enemy. 2 years old, they mean mugging. A 2 year old would think he can fight a grown man over his mother. So when you're indoctrinated in that type of ideology, you grow up under that. And and I tell people all the time, you couldn't have slavery if it wasn't for the mothers telling their sons to stand down so the mother could make pretty babies. Um, you're indoctrinated in that to the point that when you're an adult, you're taught to black men are taught to always revere women. Don't hit women back. Um, women are smarter than men, which is not true at all. Um, they're taught that women are supposed to be bickery and belligerent, and whatever they do, um, it just has to be accepted. It's really they just toddlers throwing tantrums all the time, really self-absorbed. Um, but what happens is because most quote unquote black men just operate as males, they can be the what Lil Wayne had a lyric that said, "Man, mama, to you I'm your baby, but to them I am the man, mama." It's that. Like among men, among other black men, they want to be men, but around every other ethnic group and around women, they they shrink. And what Gayle King had become the master of is pillow talk. She's the master of pillow talk. So she will, even if you looked at the interview with Lisa Leslie, she will ingratiate herself. She will pacify you. She will lull you to sleep. And then she'll just try to hit you with something. Bam. Did you do this? She did it to R. Kelly. Man, Kels, love your music. Man, Kels, you an icon. Yo, but what's up with them little girls? That's her interview style. Her interview style is the pillow talk. And dudes love to pillow talk. Love the pillow talk. I can't tell you how many stories I've heard of wives getting their husbands robbed, but you know what I'm saying, what they dip off. All the time, especially boyfriends. They get their boyfriends robbed all the time for the dip off because dudes pillow talking. Yeah, shorty, I got this bread. I keep it under the mattress. Next thing you know, 2 years late, 2 days later, you invite her over the crib and niggas just kick in the door, hit her with the pistol to make it look real, and goes directly to the mattress. You're like, damn, who snitched on me? Nigga, your girl did. You pillow talking. When Gayle interviews black men, they pillow talk because black men have they don't have they don't have common sense when it comes to women. When you are dealing with um, someone who you think is a friend because they've been assigned to be your friend. Nobody told you that these chicks was your friend. It's like as a guy, if I'm GD, I got friends that's BDs, that's Mickey Cobras, that's Vice Lords, all type of shit. But they're my friends because we have history. Nobody told me that you go to Motown, they ain't gonna trip that you got your hat cocked. They told me exactly the opposite. Like, them your ops. Y'all might have the same skin tone, but them your ops. So man, you have to be careful when you're going to mess with some chick in the area you're not supposed to be in because you're gonna be surrounded by the ops. Nobody told you that you sleeping with the enemy. I'm telling you now, but nobody told you that. So what black men do is they try to reason and negotiate with terrorists. They don't go into those settings with women and say, I know that I'm dealing with someone who doesn't have my best interest in mind. They have their best interest in mind. And if we can make it a win win situation, then it's great. But if I don't feel like I'm winning, I'll walk away from the table. They don't do that. When they get around black women, especially older black women, they feel the need to rationalize. They feel the need to want to make the woman understand. They feel the need to explain their position, which is really a form of damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, anyway, proving that you did it is the worst I would add. Incriminate. You're really incriminating yourself by trying to validate what they said. It's no plead the fifth. There's no comment. There's no transition to another topic. Like, yo, you raped that chick? Man, let me tell you, dog. That chick, man, look, all I love is my wife. No, they don't do that. They be like, I ain't mess with that chick. Nigga, I'd be like, what chick? I don't know what chick you talking about. The only black man I've seen do that is the baby. The baby had an interview with with Vlad TV, and Vlad was like, "Yo, what happened with that fight outside the Gucci Mane concert?" And he like, "What fight? I ain't want at no Gucci Mane concert." And Vlad had to pull out the tape. Like, we got the tape. You want to see it? He like, "Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about." They showed the tape. He was like, "Oh shit, nigga, that wasn't me. I was there, but that wasn't me. I forgot I was there." Like, he played it. He played it perfect. But most black men, they get into those settings and they let somebody lull them to sleep and they start pillow talking on themselves. Lisa Leslie is a woman. So Lisa Leslie does not feel intimidated by another black woman. So when Gayle started talking that bullshit to Lisa, Lisa was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Because she didn't feel the need to prove anything. There was no sexual attraction, there was no Stockholm syndrome, there was no feeling like matriarchy um dictates that you have to quote unquote prove you a man. She was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Lisa didn't do anything spectacular. She just stood her ground. And for some reason, black people think that was spectacular because they're not used to people standing their ground against these domestic terrorists, man. Anyway, that's my take on the Gayle King thing. The Gayle Kings can only exist because men talk too much. If it ain't no news, it ain't nothing to report. You feel me? I'm here for a purpose. I'm promoting a project. I'm promoting a book. Whatever the case is going on, I'm trying to save the kids. Whatever I came for, that's what I came for. All that other conversation, man, look, no information for the feds, bro. No info for the feds. Anyway, love each other as you love yourself.